no oil, and no frying vegetable chicken stew. Hello, beautiful family. Let's make this yummy, delicious stew. Let's start with the ingredients. Here I have some fresh tomatoes. Here are already washed chicken. Next is broccoli, already washed as well. Here I have some fresh sweet corns. Here are carrots already washed and scraped. Next ingredients are the green beans and then the broccoli stem. So this is the broccoli stem, make use of it. And then here is the green beans. So the next ingredients are the peppers. Here I have the green bell pepper, scotch bonnet pepper. Here is cayenne pepper and then paprika pepper. So these are the peppers I used for this recipe. The next ingredient is onions. Here are some sea salt. Next ingredient is the dehydrated vegetable green pulp. Here is crayfish powder. Then finally, this is the homemade chicken seasoning. Using a food processor, I roughly blended the onions and the peppers. You can as well make use of your blender. Then this bell pepper and the paprika, I will set them aside to cut later using my knife. So with the food processor, I roughly blended the peppers and the onions. And after that, this was what I got. So I set this aside and then went to the next step. In a pot, I added the chicken and then the blended peppers and onions. Added enough water to cook the chicken. I proceeded to add the spices, which are the homemade chicken seasoning, the crayfish powder, the dehydrated green pulp, some sea salt, and then I stirred and covered and allowed the chicken to cook properly. While the chicken was cooking, I went ahead to cut and prep the rest of the vegetables. These tomatoes you can choose to blend using your food processor or your blender. But for the purpose of this recipe, I needed to have that roughly cut texture of this tomato in the stew. That was why I chose to cut with my knife instead of using the food processor or a blender. So I prep and cut the rest of the ingredients. Are you tired of going to the gym and you want to lose weight naturally by eating healthy from the comfort of your home? I have a 4 weeks meal plan that works perfectly. To get a copy for yourself, click the link in my bio or the link in the description box to grab your copy now. When I was done cutting the vegetables, this was what I got. So next is to check on our chicken. At this point, the chicken was well cooked. Make sure you cook yours to be very soft. So next was to add the rest of the ingredients. I added the fresh tomatoes, the fresh sweet corns, the green beans and the broccoli stem. Here are the carrots and then I stirred everything together. For this recipe, you don't need to add any extra water. The stock gotten from the chicken is already enough for the stew. So what I did here was to stir everything together, cover and allow the tomatoes to release its juices to the stew. So the water that came out from the tomatoes and the rest of the vegetables will be enough for this stew unless you choose to add more water, but this texture is okay by me. Next, I tested to know if I'm to add more spices, and I did. I added more salt to the stew, then stirred and then tasted again, and this time around everything came out so good. So I added the rest of the ingredients, which are the bell peppers and then the broccoli. After adding the broccoli, turn off the heat, then cover and allow the steam from the stew to cook the broccoli and the bell peppers that we added. Then after like 2 to 3 minutes, everything is ready. Then you can go ahead and serve this delicious, no oil, no frying stew. I served mine with white rice and I enjoyed it. Will you be trying this recipe? Please let me know in the comment section. Also, remember to get your 4 weeks meal plan if you are trying to lose weight by eating healthy. To get a copy, click the link in my bio or the link in the description box. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you do, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, share this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.